Hello, welcome to Redmen TV. It's time for your dose of daily Liverpool news. Chris did a spectacular job talking about the awesome Jose Enrique leaving the club yesterday. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch that now. But I'm here with some fresh, hot action news. I don't know. There's some transfer stuff, a lot of it around players leaving the club. Christian Benteke, once again, being linked with the move to West Ham. £25 million, apparently. Now, there's an interesting quote from one of the incredibly nice people who runs West Ham United. I will find the quote for you momentarily. He is saying that David Sullivan, co-chairman of the Hammers, saying we're going to make a 20 million or 25 million bid for a player in England later this week. Whatever happens, we intend to bring a top striker in. Now, that's where some of this is coming from, I think, and I don't know whether he's going to make a 20 million pound, 25 million pound bid for a player, and he's also going to bring a striker in. That you could read it that way if you want to, or he could be saying he's going to spend 20 to 25 million pound on a striker. If we get 25 million pound for Christian Benteke, I think that would be fine, you know, unless you can go and find someone who's literally mega rich who wants to pay you back what you've paid for him, which I can't see happening. But thoughts on that in the comments below. There is a link, and TalkSport were all over it this morning, Adam Lallana being linked with Spurs. However, on a little bit of research on that, and because the Mirror reporting it, but through their rumour page, and their rumour page links back to the newspaper that shall not be named, that we call the Scum. So we won't be commenting any on that. I wouldn't read too much into that if it's in that absolute shit rag of a newspaper. But I couldn't see it happening if it was, because Adam Lallana looks like he's a big part of what Jurgen Klopp likes to do anyway. The last piece of news we've got today is a piece of transfer news in. Hatem Ben Arfa, available on a free transfer at the end of the season. He is a bit of a lunatic by all accounts, can't really get his head straight, but he has done. He's been at Nice, which I didn't know, I'll be perfectly honest. His career went off the rails big time. He looked sensational when he joined Newcastle. He ended up at Hull very briefly. Went back to France. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was someone like Marseille or whatever. It didn't quite work out. But he's at Nice and he scored 17 goals in 33 appearances so far this season in Ligue 1. And I know, you know, the French league, as evidenced by the fact that PSG won it like 3 months before the end of the season, isn't the most competitive. But that being said, 17 goals from 5 assists just in the league, I think is a pretty decent return. And you know, he's started to play for France again, which bodes well. I mean, you look at someone like Dimitri Payet, late 20s now, like was he like 28, 29, going on 30 even maybe. And look, he had loads of issues as a reason why he hasn't made it at the top level until this season, and because he's not been able to get his head in the right space to really utilise the maximum of his talents and what have you. Someone like Ben Arfa, if you could get him under a manager like Klopp, who could really take him under his wing and drive him mentally in the right place, you could get something out of Ben Arfa. I think the big question is that is he beyond repair? I mean, I know, like I say, the evidence of him playing well so far this season for Nice suggests that he is repairable, so to speak, but there's always going to be a question mark over him. He's been linked heavily with Barcelona. Apparently Barcelona were just going to snap him up, but there was a quote from I think it was the Nice chairman saying, or his agent even saying, it's not a done deal. Is that the kind of guy Liverpool should be going for? Because look, you know, we are looking to bring in more talent into the squad. He is, in my opinion, if you can get a Hatem Ben Arfa playing consistently and working, he is a world-class talent. He has that much talent available to him, and to pick up someone like that on a free, is it worth a gamble? Look, you know, we had a question about Mario Balotelli, and we said £16 million, was it worth a gamble? I didn't agree, and I was, hey, vindicated, don't feel good about it. But, you know, a free transfer, as long as he doesn't upset the apple cart, I would seriously consider taking a look at him. But let us know your thoughts on that. Would you agree? Would you move for him? Does he have the talent, or you know, is being decent in Nice in a poor league, and does he flatter to deceive a little bit as a result? The thoughts on that in the comments below. Would you sell Benteke to West Ham? Would he be a success at West Ham? And any Lallana love as well, because why not? Because, you know, fuck that newspaper. In the comments below. Thanks very much for watching. Subscribe. Ta-ra.